Hi, I'm Amy. Thanks for joining me on your mat today. We're doing a 10-minute abdominal series based in a plank position. There'll be plenty of options given for people of varying levels, lots of progressions, lots of adjustments. Just do what feels good for you and your body. When you're ready, roll out your mat and come and join me. All right, let's get started. So I want you to come onto a 4-point kneeling position. That means you're going to have your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Just have a little bit of a wiggle, get a feel for your body in space. Then I want you to just quickly do a cat-cow for me. So I want you to tuck your tailbone under, look back into your thighs, arch up through the spine. And on an inhale, I want you to look forward with the head and widen through your sits bones, the bony part of your bottom, pushing into the heels of your hands. After you've done that, arch your spine each way, I want you to find a nice neutral position with your spine. So that should feel like your belly button lifting in towards your spine or away from the mat. Your ribs knitting in towards the center of your body. And I want you to think about tucking your shoulder blades down your back. So imagine you're trying to slide them down into your back pockets. Then we want to look out just past our fingertips so we have a nice neutral neck, right? So once we've done all these things, you should be in a really good flat back position to start our class. So if you ever need to reset, just have a little wiggle, think about those things, belly button to spine, shoulder blades drawing down the back, looking just past the fingers, and you should be good to go. Let's get started with our abdominal work today. So we're going to tuck our toes under, take an inhale. On your exhale, I want you to lift your pelvic floor, engage your abdominals, and lift your knees just to a little hover. And then inhale, tap them down. Exhale, lift to a hover. Inhale, tap. Keep going here. So it only needs to be a really small amount of movement. That'll actually make those lower abdominals really fire up and connect as we support ourselves, hovering just off the mat. Keep pushing the ground away. Keep looking just past the fingertips. You should feel those abs warming up. Let's go 4, 3, remembering to breathe. 2, and 1. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Good. Make sure you've got space behind you on the mat. We're going to take some step outs. So without the rest of your body shifting, I want you to step your right leg back behind you until it's straight, pushing into the toes. Then the left leg's going to join it. Right leg will come in and left leg will come in. Let's swap our starting side. So left leg out first, right leg. Left leg in, right leg in. Go again, alternating sides at start. Right leg out, left. Right leg in and left. So here we're not rushing as we keep moving, stepping out and in to this plank. Using your shoulders to help. So keep tucking those shoulder blades down the back. Let's go 4. Keep breathing. Just don't hold the breath. 3. If you step out in the wrong order, guess what I probably already have. So just keep moving. 2. And last 1. Good, beautiful. Have a little bit of a wiggle through the shoulders, a little bit of a reset. We're going to exhale, step the legs out one at a time to plank. Not here for long. We're going to lift the hips up to the ceiling as we draw the heels down to the mat. Think of continuing to draw the belly button to spine as you lift the hips and sink the heels. You might want to bend your knees just to get a little bit more of a lower back release, and then lengthen out long again. Good. We're going to go from down dog into plank. So I want you to come up onto your tippy toes. Think of pivoting at the shoulder joint as we lower the hips into a plank. Then we exhale, lift the hips tall, sink the heels down. So heels lift, body shifts forward, hips lift,
back to down dog. Heels lift, body forward, hips lift, and we're in our down dog. Let's go 4. It's like a little wave or a ripple. And 3, don't hold the breath. Last 2, no rushing. Push that ground away. And 1, up onto the toes, into a plank. Touch the knees down, 1 at a time, take them wide. Bottom to heels. Breathe in your child's pose. Lots of weight on those wrists, so maybe give them a bit of a roll. Excellent. So we've been in our high plank. We're going to come into a forearm plank here. So I want you to bring your elbows down onto the mat, interlace your fingers. Your elbows should be directly under your shoulders. When you're ready, exhale, we're going to step the legs out 1 at a time. Drop those hips nice and low. They'll feel quite low here. I want you to tap the knees down to the mat 1 at a time. For 8, 7, keep those hips low. 6, 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Touch them both down. Have a little break. Take your bottom up to the sky. Keep your elbows down. Get a bit of a shoulder release. Breathe. This next one you can either do on your knees or your toes. So we're coming back into our forearm plank. We'll start on our knees. We're going to dip our hips 1 at a time down towards the mat. Keep those shoulders drawing down the back. Dip and dip. Do like your Shakira hips. If you're cruising, come up onto your toes. 4, 8, 7, sculpting that waist. 6, 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, knees down. Bring the forehead to mat, push the bottom up to sky. Quick little stretch. Don't need much here to feel the burn today. Beautiful. Walk the knees in, walk the hands in. Find a little plank series. We're coming into a side plank. So our option 1, we're going to have our elbow underneath our shoulder. Our hips are stacked on top of each other. Our feet are in line with our hips. Making sure we're wrapping the lower ribs up towards our center. When you're ready, exhale, push into your elbow. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, tap down. So this is our level 1. Level 2, we're going to lengthen the top leg long, I should say, and lower. Lift and lower. Level 3, both legs are out long, pushing into the sides of our feet. Let's go 4. So wherever you're at, just pick a level and stick with it now. 2 and 1. Lower down. Fold the feet in. Push yourself up using your arms. That bottom arm is going to come up overhead. We'll look up towards the ceiling. Quick mermaid stretch. Release. We're going to swap round. Repeat that on the other side. And then we're done. So remember, just find your level. Find what feels good for you. And stick with it. We're not here for long. Elbow under shoulder. Wrap the ribs in. Feet in line with bottom. Let's go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. That was our level 1. Lift and tap. Level 2, one leg out. Lift and tap. Level 3, both legs. Lift and tap. 6. Keep looking straight ahead. 5, 4, 3. Don't hold the breath. 2 and 1. Lower the hips. Fold the feet in if they were out. Push yourself up. Bottom arm comes overhead. Look up to the sky. Breathe. Good, release that top arm. And you're all done. Thanks for joining me today.